my name is Chrono, and I like to take up stuff. Today, I got an interesting piece. One that I will say, as much as I love paleontology stuff, because that is a thing that I like to dabble in, I am not happy about the dusting that this thing ends up resulting with having to deal with. Also, Bucket is still in maintenance, so yeah, you don't see him around here, so don't worry about that. But yeah, so I don't have the box for this one, but uh-oh, I accidentally busted it. Whoopsie. Give me a minute. That's an amazing start to this. Right, so I'm gonna start off small, and I'm gonna work the way up. So, first things first. Yeah. They actually had, wait. It's been a minute since I took a good look at this thing, so, yeah. One thing that notes about this set is, if you've seen the thumbnail, you've already seen what it is, so, but yeah. It is cool to see that they actually had plaques, or things on this. They have this thing listed as Lego Sapien. For the human skeleton and all that whatnot, which is interesting to think about, but I guess. So we got this one. We got a pteranodon. A triceratops. And of course, well, hang on, some utility stuff, and I think, yeah, we got some tools, an egg fossil, a mug, and I believe, yeah, whoops, and a book with a fossil in it, which is really cool to see. If I can get that, I had that before. Whatever. And the last piece, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, these are three beautiful pieces, and I do love how they were set up and designed. But my gods, these things are annoying to dust. But yeah, I do love how they also had good plaques, though. You can't read that well on that. Oh, maybe on that shot. Yeah. Feel free to pause the video and just take a look at that sign there. It says Triceratops horridus. I don't remember the name of what that translates to. I know, I say that I'm a fan of paleontology stuff, but I don't have everything memorized, which is annoying at times. We got Pteranodon longiceps, as you can see here. I do love that they got a stand for this thing, and my god, this is just a good thing. And then we just have Tyrannosaurus Rex. Also to note, we do have, terribly sorry, an archaeologist who I've also noticed has dual molding on the legs for like the boots, which is really nice. He's also got the cool little magnifying glass. I don't have many of those pieces. I don't. I'm glad I have another one though. But yeah. You can, it actually kind of does work, which is cool. You're not going to be able to see it on camera, which sucks, but yeah. I've seen a lot of like cool other skeletons as well. There is some stuff that I have seen like on Amazon that I really kind of want to get my hands on. There's like this skeleton of a paleo-accurate Spinosaurus, and I really would like to get my hands on that because that's a beautiful piece, and if I do get it, it's gonna go beautifully along with these guys. It really is, which is nice. But yeah, I will say this. For those of you who are collecting, and I'm realizing there's not much to say about this set, depending on your perspective. But yeah, this one might be a bit short, so for that I do apologize, but this is still cool to see. And I know this is going to be an interesting set, considering like some of the new Lego Jurassic World sets we got coming out, as well as the one we've had in the past. Do I have any of them? No. Do I want to get some? Yes. That Mosasaur, I really would like to get one. I keep hearing about stuff about how it is not like custom molded or whatever, and they're complaining about the brick build. And I'm like, that's not a bad thing. It really isn't a bad thing. Look at this. This is brick built. I don't see an issue. I don't see it. I do love to see how the builds are set for this thing. Like the Triceratops, for example. Look at how the feet are. That's not actually connected, which is interesting. See, and they have it secured to the thing, so it just doesn't go flying off. Because you can just do this, obviously. You can do that with the other ones too, which is nice. It is really cool to see all this stuff here. And the funny thing is, I think, because I've also played the Lego Jurassic World game, fun game, highly recommend. And when you play the game, you can get, if you play a Lego game, you'll know that one of the things you get to do, there's these 10 items in each of the levels called a mini kit. If you do that, you get something. And for the Lego Jurassic World games, you get parts of a dinosaur skeleton, which is really cool. And you can also play as that the skeleton of that dinosaur as well and run around the map, which is interesting and cool to see. But yeah, we got that one. I'm Triceratops. The Pteranodon, I do love how they thought about this one. I do love that they took the time to add a stand, and I think, hold on, if I can just get it. Not what I meant to do. You can see the part where it just pegs in there and all that whatnot, but I accidentally took this off, but hey. I'm not going to try and finagle this thing. Mainly because of the fact that I've just, as we're recording this video, I did just finish doing recording for the Doctor Who TARDIS set, and and that thing had a issue. There were some pieces that broke, which sucks for like the little Dalek figures. I'm still sad and mad about that, because that means I gotta go get replacement parts if I want to fix those. Seriously, what is going on? The worst part is, it has parts that I do not have copies of, which sucks. Pain! But yeah. I'm getting off topic. Sorry about that. The T-Rex one is really cool to see how they've done this. Now, here's the thing that I will also say. Am I sure about these things being scaled? Not quite. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're big, but sometimes they're not too big. My dog's moving around, don't mind him. You good, bud? He's just moving around. He's old, but he's also very fussy. Go on, bub, you got it. That dog was very disruptive in the last video. I'm glad he's being very quiet in this one. Love that dog, but my god, is he dramatic. But yeah. I don't know what he's doing there. We're gonna have to check that out later. But yeah. Another thing that I have seen is how creative some people have been with this set as well. I am just realizing there's a part on this that is missing, and I'm mad about that. I'm gonna have to go find that later. Damn it. One of these is missing. I'm gonna have to go find a replacement with that. That's not fun. Dang it. Just when I thought that there was issues. Again, the major issue with this thing that you're gonna have with this set is gonna be the dusting, because it can get everywhere. And us Lego fans, we know dusting is annoying. Granted, I got this dusting brush that I use, which is really useful actually, getting at the dust that's around on here. It's funny because I mean, considering what this set is and what brushes are used for paleontology, getting all the dust and the dirt off and all that whatnot, I'm just using the dust of skeletons, all that whatnot. But yeah, who knows? Maybe I might do a video where I just do dusting on the Lego sets. I don't know. But yeah, it is really cool to see how they set up these sets, though. I do want to get more paleontology sets at some point, because that's really cool to see how they do that stuff. That mosasaur, I really want to get that thing. I know it's been out for a bit. I really hope it's not retired either by the time I get it, which is gonna be really annoying to deal with later. Ugh. But yeah, it is cool to see how they did some of the stuff here, and it is fun to see how they made a little joke about the human skeleton, and they named it Lego Sapien for like the world and all that whatnot. I think that's funny. But yeah, now it comes down to whether or not I would get this set. If you like paleontology and you like that cool stuff, maybe you want to make a museum thing, get this set. It's beautiful, it's nice. There is other skeletons that I found. It's not official Lego, but it is stuff that's made out of Lego. Somebody said, hey, I want to make my own thing because Lego hasn't made it, and I want to make something, and I want to show it off and stuff. And I said, you know what? Screw it. I will share it with the world. I will make it so it can be sold. Like that Spinosaurus thing I was mentioning. There are skeletons out there too. Some other people have done that as well. If you find one that you like and it's actually paleontological, I'd highly recommend getting one as well. But these things are beautiful as well. If you can get your hands on one of these things, awesome. Because this is a cool thing. But again, reminder, these things are annoying to dust because it just gets everywhere. And there's all sorts of little nooks and crannies you have to get into where you have to blow dust out and just dust them down and make sure it's not getting anywhere. Good gods. Yeah, not happy about the dusting part. Really not happy about that. Also, I would give another bit of advice. If you don't want these things to get damaged, because I think there's a thing like where white Lego pieces, they can turn yellow and stuff like that. I don't know if it's a matter of it getting in the sun or something like that. Either way, I think it's sun bleaching. That's what it's referred to. Yeah. Be advised, be careful of these things. They're beautiful sets, but you got to be mindful of them, yeah? Granted, these are supposed to be fossil, but still I digress. But yeah. Yeah. I think that's about it. Actually, no. Fun little cool thing. Part of me is also very tempted to dismantle all these skeletons and make it into another one, because I saw somebody made a Rancor skeleton, which is a creature from Star Wars. Somebody made a Rancor skeleton out of this set. Flatulence decided to go and pay a visit. I am very sorry about that. I don't know what that is. Why is it now? Why is it now? Gross. Sorry about that. But yeah. This. And now my dogs are here. More of them. But yeah. This is a beautiful set. Highly recommend getting it for yourself if you don't already have it. And yeah. I'll see you around the next one. Damn, this is a short one. We're only at 14 minutes. Oh. But yeah. Man, I really need to get those Jurassic World sets. Or at least some of them. Specifically the ones that I want, but hey, I digress. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around the next one. See you around.